Hello? Yoo-hoo! Hello! But the turn now! Thank you all so much for coming! On behalf of the London Electricity Board, we ask you that you do not turn on any of your electric devices throughout the performance. And remember that any photographs and recordings is very illegal, much illegal. Don't do it, it's not good. Let me tell you something about electricity. This is lights on, and this is lights off. Verstein? Understand? Understand?
Yes, understand.
Alright, so let us begin. Light on.
There. How does that look?
Fabulous. I told you it would. I wish you could always have it like this. That lamp looks divine there, and those chairs are just the right color. I told you green would look well in here.
Suppose Harold comes back.
He's not coming back till tomorrow morning.
I know, but what if he comes back? What if he goes into his room and finds out that we've stolen all his furniture?
Don't dramatize. We haven't stolen all his furniture. Just 2 chairs, the sofa, the table, the lamp, and the vase of flowers, that's all.
And don't forget the Buddha. That's the most valuable thing there is.
Oh, do stop worrying, darling.
Well, you don't know Harold. He won't even let anyone touch his antiques.
Look, we'll put everything back as soon as Mr. Bamberger leaves. Now stop being dreary.
I still don't think he should have done it. I mean, regardless, Harold or no.
Why not, for God's sake? The room looks divine now. Just look at it.
Darling, George Bamberger's a multi-millionaire. He's lived his life against this sort of furniture. Our few stolen bits are very going to impress him. I figured if he sees me for who I truly am, you know, a poor artist, he might even be touched.
He might, but it certainly won't impress Daddy too. Remember, he's coming too.
As if I could forget why you have to invite your monster father tonight. I can't think.
Oh, not again.
Well, if he has to see some multi-millionaire buy one of my works, just so that he can see me fit as your husband, then quite frankly, he doesn't deserve to have me as his son-in-law.
He just wants some proof you can earn your own living. That's all.
And what if Bamberger doesn't like my work?
He will, darling. Stop worrying.
I can't. Just give me a drink. Oh, I've got a foreboding. This is going to be a disaster. An A-class, copper-bottom, full-blown disaster.
The problem with you is you're what Daddy calls a DD, determined defeatist.
The more I hear about your daddy, the more I loathe him. I hate military men. And anyways, he's bound to hate me too.
You haven't even met him.
Doesn't make a difference. I'm a physical coward. He can smell it from miles away.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. Here,
Thanks.
really, what can he do to you?
Well, for one, he can refuse to let me marry you.
Aw, that's sweet too.
I like that dress. It fits perfectly on you.
Straighten your tie. You look sloppy too.
Well, you look divine. I've never seen you look so lovely.
Really?
Really?
Tell me, Red, have there been many before me?
Thousands.
Seriously?
Seriously, none.
Well, what about that girl in the photo?
She lasted about 3 months.
When was that?
2 years ago.
Well, what was her name?
Her name was Cleo.
What was she like?
She was a painter. Very honest. But then again, just about as cozy as a steel razor blade.
When was the last time you saw her?
Like I said, 2 years ago.
Then why did you still have her photograph in your bedroom drawer?
No, it was just there, okay? It has nothing matters now. Come here, just give me a kiss. No one in the world kisses like you.
Tell me, Bren, did you like it better with her or me?
Do I like what better?
You know, sexy too.
Okay, there are people coming around any minute now. Play something on the record player, will you? What does your father like?
He doesn't like anything except military marches.
Good. Pictures. Ooh, I think I might have some. On the left there, beyond the shelf. Yeah,
This
it's
one?
called March and Murder with something.
The Band of the Coldstream Guards.
Ideal. Put it on.
How do you switch it on?
Oh, on the left there. Yeah. And don't forget to plug it in. Okay, let's pray. Let's hope that George Bamberger will come in and possibly buy some of my work. Let's hope that Carol's monster father will actually like me. And let's pray that our neighbor Harold Orange never finds out that we've used this furniture behind his back. Amen. What the? Fuse! Oh, we got a fuse!
Well, where's the box?
Somewhere in the hall?
Then where are the candles?
They were on the drinks table.
And the matches, Brinsley?
No, they're not here. Try the record player. Anything?
Nothing here.
Damn it, damn it! Oh, what now? Alright, I'm coming!
Careful.
What's this? Hello? Oh, hello? Yeah, no. No, wait, hold on. Stop now. Carol, darling, I think I remember we have some fuse in the bedroom. You know, in the drawer where you find that picture? I think there's some there.
I haven't finished looking around here yet.
Just go, don't argue.
All right, keep your hairpiece on.
I'm sorry, you must have missed it.
But what about the matches?
We'll have to mend it in the dark. Please hurry, darling.
Oh God, how dreary.
Hello? Oh, well. How are you? Me? No, I'm just fine. I'm fine. Yes, I'm fine. What? Stop saying what? Go ahead, go. Carol, darling. Clear. What are you doing? I thought you were still in Finland. You're calling. Wait, what? From the air terminal? Come, no, I can't. No. I've been terribly busy.
Brinsley, there's nothing here except your dreary socks. I told you!
Just keep looking! Look, yeah, I really can't talk right now. As I said, I'm terribly busy. That's got to do with what? Well, of course it has. Well, you can't expect things to just stay frozen, can you?
Bren, I can't see anything. Please!
Stop railing! No, not you. Look, I'll call you back. Goodbye.
Who is that?
No one, just a chum. Did you find the fuse?
Can't find anything. We've got to get some matches.
I'll try to pub.
Whoa! Help, please. Someone help me.
Miss Furnival?
Mr. Miller!
Yes?
Mr. Miller!
Yes!
Oh, thank God you're there. I'm so frightened.
Why? Have you light one too?
Yes!
Damn it. Must have been a blackout there. under the trapdoor in the studio there.
Well, then you've got to get there. Quick!
Well, how? I can get there, but I'm not allowed to go in. I'm not an electrician.
Well, then you've got to get the electrician people.
Well, how am I supposed to do that?
I don't know. Phone them, of course. Don't be so
They
futile.
won't pick up at this time of night.
Don't be such a DD, darling. Try!
Oh, wait. Before I forget, Carol, this is Miss Furnival from upstairs. Miss Furnival, Carol Malkin.
How do you do?
Actually, put a hamburger off instead.
Bamberger, didn't he say he was dining out and coming on here after?
Yes?
Then he can't be reached.
Ah, hell! Hello? 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 Operator? Yeah, London Electricity Board, please. Yeah, no, I know it's in the book somewhere, but I'm afraid I can't see. Yeah, no, it's okay. Wait, what? No, I'm not blind. Wait, no, we've had a fuse. No, can you just... Wait, what? No, hold... London is stuck with imbeciles.
Oh, you're so right, Mr. Miller.
Miss Furnival, do you by any chance have any matches on you right now?
I'm afraid not, Mr. Miller. So improvident of me, I'm absolutely terrified of the dark.
Hello? Hello? No, what? Don't give me the number. Well, dial me in. Well, have you ever tried to dial a number in the dark before? I'm sorry, I just want to get connected. Can't you at least do that? Please? Okay, thank you. Miss Furnival, do you have any candles instead?
I'm afraid not, Mr. Miller.
Hello? Hello? Yeah. I'd like to report a fuse in 18 Scarlet Gardens. Yeah, my name's Dylan. Yes. Wait, what? No. Hold bloody on.
If I might suggest, Harold Gorge opposite might have some candles. He's away for the weekend, but he always leaves his key under the mat.
Good idea. That's just the sort of thing that you have. Harold. Okay. Wait for them to call back, okay?
Are you all right, Mr. Miller?
Nothing. Just having the worst night of my life, Miss Furnival.
Hello? This would just have to happen tonight. It's just Vincy's luck.
Is it something special tonight then, Miss Malkin?
Oh, it couldn't be more special if it tried, Miss Furnival.
Oh dear. May I ask why?
Have you heard of a German called George Bamberger?
Indeed, yes. Isn't he the richest man in the world?
Yes. Hello? Wow, he's coming here. Tonight.
Tonight?
In about 20 minutes to be exact. And to make matters worse, he's apparently stone dead.
How extraordinary. May I ask why he's coming?
Well, he apparently saw some photos of Vincy's work and got madly excited about it. He's a great collector. Why, Grin would be absolutely made if Bamberger bought a piece of his.
Oh, how exciting.
It's his big break. Or was, till a moment ago.
Oh dear, you must get some help. Jiggle that thing.
Hello? Maybe the bomb's fallen and everyone's dead.
Don't say things like that, even in levity.
Hello? Oh, hi. Yes, this is number 18 Scarlety Gardens. I'm calling to report we've had the most dreary views. It's what's laughingly known as the master fuse box. Yeah, we want a little man. But they can't all have the flu. Oh, please try. It's screamingly urgent. It really is. Oh, thank you. They're sending someone this evening. They hope. That's a lot of help.
They're not here to help, my dear. In my young days, you paid for service and got satisfaction. Now you just get some foreigners swearing at you. And if they think you're the middle class, that only makes matters worse.
Would you like a drink, Miss Fred?
I'm sorry, I don't drink. My father, being a Baptist minister, strongly disapproved of alcohol.
Examine glass. Is there anybody there?
In here, Daddy Pooh.
Can't you put the lights on, damn it? I've almost knocked myself out of a damn milk bottle.
We've got a fuse. Nothing's working.
Oh, what a relief! A light!
Daddy, this is Miss Furnival. She's from upstairs. Miss Furnival, this is my father, Colonel Melkett.
Good evening. When did this all happen?
About 5 minutes ago. Yeah, the main thingy just went.
And where's this young man of yours?
He's in the loft opposite trying to find candles.
Does that mean he hasn't got any?
No, we can't even find the matches.
I see. And, oh, no organization.
Oh.
Bad sign.
Please, Daddy, it could happen to any one of us.
Never to me. What the hell is that?
Some of Brinsley's work.
How much is he charging for something like this?
I think he's asking £50.
Good God, man.
Oh, Daddy, how do you like the apartment? He's furnished it very well, hasn't he? I mean, it's rich, but not gaudy too.
Well, I must say it's very elegant. I can see he's got fine taste. It's quite... Now that is a work of art. You understand what it's meant to be.
Oh!
What's wrong?
Nothing. It's just that Buddha so closely resembles one Harold Gorham chap.
Oh, it must have cost a pretty penny, what? By Jove, it's got beautiful colors.
Did you know Mr. Gorham?
Very well indeed. We're excellent friends. He has such lovely things.
Oh!
What's wrong?
This furniture, surely. Oh my goodness.
Oh, Daddy, why don't you go look in there? It's Brinsley's studio. There's something I want you to see before he comes back. Please go away now. Oh, Miss Furnival, you're a sport, aren't you?
I don't know. What is this furniture doing in here? It belongs to Harold Gorham.
Oh, I know, Miss Furnival. We've done the most frightful thing. You see, we've taken all of Harold's best pieces and put Bryn's horrible bits in his room.
But why? It's disgraceful.
Because Brinsley's got nothing, Miss Furnival. Absolutely nothing. Why, he's as poor as a church mouse. If Daddy had seen this place as it originally was, he'd have forbidden our marriage on the spot. And Mr. Gorringe wasn't there to ask, so we just took the chance.
If Harold Gorham had found out anyone had touched his porcelain or his furniture, he'd go out of his mind. And as for that Buddha, it's the most precious piece he owns. It's worth hundreds of pounds.
Oh, you won't give us away, will you, Miss Furnival? It's only for an hour or so.
Very well. I won't betray you.
Oh, thank you.
But it'll have to go back exactly as it was. Just as soon as Mr. Bamberger and your father leave.
Oh, I promise, Miss Furnival, you're an angel. I'll get you a drink. You don't drink. I'll get you a bitter lemon.
Thank you. That I won't refuse.
That's supposed to be sculpture.
It's not supposed to be, Daddy. It is.
Well, I'd like them for turning the soil. They'd make very good garden implements.
That's not very funny, Daddy.
Speak as you find lovely.
I wish you wouldn't call me Dublin.
No point wasting this. It may run out, and we may need it later.
Whoa.
Oh, don't be afraid, Miss Furnival. Brinsley should be right back with the candles.
Then I'll leave, of course. I don't want to be in your way.
Oh, of course not. It'll be any minute now. Brinsley,
Hello?
did you find anything?
Can't find anything in this. Even if it was there, I can't see it. Have the electrical people called back yet?
They said they're sending someone this evening.
How much later is this evening?
They don't know.
Great! What a lookout! A deaf millionaire to satisfy, and your monster father to keep happy.
Good evening.
Brinsley, this is my father, Colonel Melkett. Daddy, this is Brinsley.
I didn't expect to see you there, sir. We were expecting some neighbors, monster neighbors, told me they'll be coming.
You seem to be in a spot of trouble.
Trouble? No, not at all. This is just a fuse. Wouldn't be the first one that I survived, and definitely wouldn't be the last.
In the meantime, you got no matches, right?
Right?
No candles, right?
Right?
No BE, right?
B-E?
Basic efficiency. And by that I mean the simple state of being at attention in life,
Attention.
rather than at ease.
Well, I'm certainly not at ease right now.
Then, what are you going to do about it?
You, sir?
Do not echo me. I don't like it.
You don't like it? Okay, I'm sorry.
Look you here, young man. This is an emergency. And anyone can see that.
No one can see anything. That's the emergency here.
Spare me your humor, sir. Let's just look at the situation objectively, right? Our problem, darkness. And the solution, light. Weapons, matches, candles, torches. Is there anything else?
Set up early Christian.
No, that one was funny.
What did you say?
Nothing. Candles, matches, torches. Yes, very good, sir.
Okay, where might you find all or any of this at this time of night?
I haven't the faintest of idea.
The pub, of course. It won't be closed yet if you hurry.
Yeah, the pub, of course, I go there all the time. I mean, most of the time, 10 minutes at most, like that.
Then get on with it, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Good luck, darling.
Thank you, sweet.
Just stop that at once.
Hello? Hello? Anyone there?
Harold?
Brinsley?
It's Harold.
His furniture.
What's going on here?
Nothing, Harold.
Brinsley?
Oh, yeah. Come in here. We've had a fuse. It's all over the house.
Have you phoned the electric people?
Yes. Just come in here.
It's rather cozy in the dark, isn't it?
I suppose, you're back from your weekend then.
I certainly am, dear. Weekend. Some weekend. I couldn't take it anymore. It rained the whole bloody time. I feel damp to my panties.
Well, you can stay here and tell us all about it then.
Us? Who's here then?
Me, Mr. Gordon.
Fernie?
Taking refuge, I'm afraid. You know how I hate the dark.
Last thing it's beginning to go. Who the hell are you?
Colonel, may I present to you? This is Colonel Melkett, and this is Harold Gorridge.
How do you do?
Oh, and Harold, this is Carol Melkett. Carol Melkett, Harold Gorridge. Here, let me take your cape, Harold.
Oh, do be careful. It's sopping wet.
Mr. Gorringe, do you by any chance have any candles on you?
Would you believe it, Colonel? But I haven't, silly me.
What the devil did you do that for?
Nothing, Colonel. I'm just saving your wick, and you might need it later, and it's failing fast.
Oh, it's all right, people. I've got some matches.
Matches.
Oh, yeah. What was that?
Nothing. This room, just a drop, cross currents.
I don't know what you're talking about, Lindsay. What's up with you?
Nothing, I'm definitely not hiding it.
You haven't got a dead body in here or something?
Dead body, you ridiculous. No, it's just that we can all die in this room, actually.
Die?
Yeah, die. I think they always warned you about, when the gas lights are close with the master fuse box.
What about it, man?
Electrical blowouts, and then the gas light together, and kaboom, and yeah, the thing is, it's horribly dangerous to light up naked flames in this room. We can all blow up. Right, Carol?
Huh?
Right, Carol?
Oh, yeah. Brinsley's absolutely right. It's dreadfully dangerous. In fact, they warned me about it when I phoned them this evening. They said, whatever you do, don't light a match until the fuse is vented. It's dreadfully dangerous. You can't imagine how dreadfully, really.
There. You see?
Then why didn't you warn me about it earlier? dumpling.
I forgot.
Brilliant.
Well, goodness, we must take care.
We certainly must. Let us all have a drink, shall we? Cheer us all up.
Well, I must say that wouldn't come amiss. Not after the journey I've had tonight. I swear to God there was 35 people in the compartment if there was one. Babes in arms, toddlers, 2 nuns, 3 yapping poodles, and not a sausage to eat from Leamington to London. It's a bloody disgrace. Excuse me, I'll just go and clean up first.
You can do that here.
Well, I must unpack anyway.
Oh, you can do that later.
No, I hate to keep clothes in a suitcase longer than I absolutely have to. There's one thing I can't stand, it's a crease suit.
No nonsense, Harold. We can't have you walking around in the dark like this. You might knock yourself unconscious. You know how accident-prone you are. Here, just stay here, relax, and have a drink or two and tell us all about your story.
Well, you're in a bossy mood, I must say. Darkness is bringing out the dominant in you.
So, what will it be, Mr. Gorange? Winnie, Vera, or Jeanette?
Come again?
Winnie whiskey, Vera vodka, or dear old standby Jeanette?
Well, I can see you're a camp one. If it's all the same to you, I'll have a drop of Jeanette and a little lime juice.
Young man, Miller, are you still here?
Yes.
Must I remind you that we are in a state of an emergency, and you have a guest coming any minute now?
Right. Good point, sir, good point.
Well, we need some light. Try the pub, try the neighbors, try the garden, try whoever you damn please. But do get us some light.
Yes, sir. Carol, may I talk to you for a minute?
Yes.
What now?
Just in a minute, Colonel. We'll be right back.
Oh, Mr. Gorange, you'll never guess who's coming here tonight.
Who?
Guess.
The Queen.
Oh, you are ridiculous.
What are we going to do?
I don't know.
Well, think.
I can't. The whole thing's a nightmare.
Is that boy, is he touched or what?
Tut? He's a lollipop.
Oh, what?
An absolute sweetie. I've known him since he came here. There's not many secrets we keep from each other. I can tell you.
Really?
Yes.
I'll have to put it all back right now.
In the dark?
Well, we can't have lights until I do.
Oh, come on, Fernie. Don't be a tease. Who is it? Who's coming here?
I'll give you a clue. It's someone with money.
Let me think.
Carol!
Look, can you just tell him it was all a joke?
I wish, but you don't know, Harold. It's bad enough in his china shop, but the stuff that he keeps at his home is absolutely sacred. You want him to call me a thief in front of your father? Because that's exactly what he'll do.
Miller, what are you two doing up there?
It's no good, Colonel. You can't hear a thing up in that bedroom.
Here, you just keep things going, okay? Distract them. Serve their drinks or something, or whatever it is that distracts them from noticing me where I am.
But it's impossible. You have to get all of your furniture back into here as well and then do the same with Harold's.
Well, who's being a BB now?
Miller?
Just a minute, sir. I'm just getting some bottles to take back to the pub. Here, listen. Just do your part, and I'll do mine. Trust me, okay? Just trust me.
Miller, hurry it up, man!
Come, sir! Okay, alright. Help is on the way. If our guests arrive, just tell them what happened. Carol here will serve you drinks. And until then, I'll be back.
Would you like me to come with you?
No, stay here. Nice gin and I will do wonders for you. I shan't be a minute, everyone. Goodbye.
Well, now, drinks. So, I suppose it's Winnie for Daddy, and a Jeanette and lime for Mr. Gorange, and a bitter lemon from Miss Furnival.
Wait, Dublin, how do you plan on mixing all those drinks in the dark?
Don't worry, I remember the exact way I put out the bottles. It's just gonna give me a minute, alright? I'm fine.
Oh, look, love, let me strike a match. Just for a minute. I'm sure it's not that dangerous.
Oh, no. Bamberger would find us teensy weensy bits of us very messy pills.
Bamberger? Is that who's coming?
Yes, to see some of Fritzy's work.
Well, of course. Money. Well, I never. I read an article last week in the Sunday paper. He's known as the mystery millionaire. He's almost completely deaf. Deaf as a post and spends most of his time indoors with his collection. He hardly ever goes out except to a gallery or a private studio. If I had money, that's where I'd be. Collect all the China impulse that I wanted.
You know, I've never met a millionaire. I always wondered if they felt different to us.
Like, felt what?
Like their actual skins.
Their skins?
Yes, I always imagined they must be softer, like those of ladies by the girls.
What an interesting idea.
Oh, she's very fanciful, this Fernie. Real imagination. I always say she could have been a writer.
Thank you, Mr. Gord. You're always so generous with your compliments. But this by no means means fancy. In my day, softness of skin was quite a sign of refinement. Nowadays, it's hard enough for us middle class folk to keep ourselves decently clothed, let alone soft.
Oh, you never spoke a true word, Funny. It's all going to the dogs everywhere you look. Take that word you just used, refinement. That doesn't mean anything anymore. People used it to once indicate something gracious, something elegant in old world. Not anymore. If you were to say the word refinement to most people today, they'd think it was something to do with sugar.
That is the tragedy of our time. You know, my father used to say, even before the bombs came and burned up our little house at Wendover, the game is up, my girl. We middle-class folk are as dead as the dodo. Poor father, how right he was.
Miss Furnival, your father, was he a professional man?
He was a man of God, Colonel.
Dumpling, how are those drinks coming?
In a minute, Daddy.
Is there anything I can help you with?
You can take this bitter lemon from this Furnival if you want.
All right, give me a second.
Okay. This, Marco!
Hello, where are you?
I don't know. Marco! Oh, here you are. Bitter lemon for Miss Furnival.
Miss Furnival.
Uh-huh.
So, Miss Furnival, your father, he was a minister then, yeah?
He was a saint, Colonel. I'm only glad he didn't live to see the rudeness and vulgarity of life today.
Oh, you're so right, Fernie. Rudeness and vulgarity. That's it to a T. The manners of some people today are beyond belief. Honestly, have I told you what happened in my china shop last Friday?
No, I don't think you did.
Well, I just opened up. It was about 9:45, and I was dusting off the teapots. You know, Wedgwood collects the dust. Something shocking. Oh, Colonel. When who should walk in? But that Mrs. Levitt. You know the ginger-haired bitch I told you about? The one who thinks she's God's gift to bachelors.
Miss Furnival, here's your bitter lemon.
Thank you, most kind.
Well, anyway, she's going to hand a vase I told her last week. It was a birthday present for an old geezer who's having a bit of a ding-dong with somewhere in Earl's Court, hoping to collect his loot when he dies. As I've read the situation, I'm a pretty good judge of character, as you know, Bernie, and she's a real grasper if I ever saw one.
Damn it to hell!
What's the matter?
It's a blasted stool! There wasn't a blasted stool here earlier.
Oh, yes, dear, you want to watch that. It's in a pretty ropey condition. I've told Brent about it several times. Anyway, this piece. It's a nice bit of calm sea porcelain. Blue and white. Absolutely authentic. I'd meant to have it for £60, and she'd infinitely got the best of the bargain. No argument about that. Well, in she prances, her hair all done up in one of them bouffant hairdos. You know, tarty, French like. It would have looked fancy on a girl half her age with twice her looks.
Whoa!
Exactly, you know the sort. And you know what she says to me? Mr. Orange, she says, I think I've been cheated.
No!
Oh, yes, honey. I took this face over to Bill Everett in the Portobello market, and he says it's not what you call it tall, Chinese and very rare. He says it's a piece of 20th century trash from Taiwan.
What did you do then, Mr. Boris?
Oh, but I counted to 10 and then I let her have it. In the first place, I said, I don't expect my customers to go checking up on my honesty. In the second, Bill Everett is ignorant as Bonzi dirt. He doesn't know Ming from Ping. And in the third,
That applies to you too, Mrs. Levitt. ever cross my threshold, because if you do, I will make myself responsible for the consequences.
Why, how splendid of you, Mr. Orange. Here's your dinner time. You certainly deserved it.
I was proper blazing, I didn't care. Oh, Karen.
Daddy, where are you? I've got your drink.
Yeah, I'm here, Dumpling.
Okay.
I can sense you coming.
Okay.
You know, I never got myself into liking porcelain, but I do like some of that Chinese stuff. The one I saw coming in here was very beautiful.
And which statue's that, Colonel?
What was it called? But either way, it's one of the packing cases.
I didn't know Bryn possessed any Chinese stuff.
Now that we've all got our drinks, I'd like to propose Daddy's regimental toast. To the fifth horse, confusion to insanity.
I'll drink to that. Confucian.
Up the old fist.
Well, I must say, Dumpling, that's very touching. Very touching indeed. That's great.
Thumbs up.
I've got gin.
I've got bitter lemon.
That means this must be... Oh no! Alcohol!
So sorry.
Let's try that again, shall we? Bottoms up.
I've got bitter lemon, and I've had enough. If I blow us all up, I'll blow us all up. There was a Buddha there earlier.
A Buddha? What kind of Buddha? I didn't know Bryn had a Buddha.
I'm not a Buddha. I'm a Confucian.
Young man, what are you doing there?
You asked her, no. Not even if you remember.
Don't be impertinent. Did you go to the pub?
Yes, I did.
You didn't go to the pub at that time, surely.
Of course I did.
But it's 5 blocks away.
I don't need too much for the devil's right in front of all.
Well, young man, there's something very peculiar happening in this room. I may not know what art, but I know Ben Miller. I know a liar in the light, and I know one in the dark.
Daddy!
I don't want to doubt your word, but I like an oath from you. Did you go to the public house? Did you go to the public house, Miller? Miller!
Rinsley, Daddy's talking to you!
Why are you shouting, Dumpling?
I'm not shouting.
Right. Absolutely right, Colonel. A very good question, Colonel.
Well, Miller, don't you think every question needs an answer?
Well, that was a very perceptive remark you made there. Not many people would have come up with that.
Well, Miller, look you here. A man's got just so much patience. And for me, it's speed now. Patience exhausted. If you ever think that I'm going to let my daughter marry a born liar, ooh, you're absolutely wrong.
Mary? Did you say Mary?
That's the general idea.
You and this young lady, Bryn?
I was laughingly known as engaged, subject of course to Daddy's approval.
Well, I never. What a surprise.
We were keeping it a secret.
And how long has it been going on then?
4 months?
You sly cat! You sly, secretive cat! You should know how to keep things from me, don't you?
You were the one person I was going to tell.
Oh, but you didn't!
I just don't remember.
You chose to keep it from me.
I didn't choose. I just didn't get around.
Say no more! There's no obligation to share confidences. I've only been your neighbor for 3 years and always thought there was more than a geographic closeness between us. But I was obviously mistaken.
Good God, man.
Start getting off the arrow.
I'm not getting anything. It'll just teach me not to back on so-called friendship. It's silly me again. Silly, stupid, trusting me.
Oh, please, Mr. Gorge. We haven't told anybody, really. Not one single soul who.
Dumpling, at this rate, I don't think there'll be anything to tell anyone.
Sir, I think we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. Just let me explain.
Well, Miller, I'll overlook your damn peculiar behavior this once, wherever you are. But you need to know one thing, that my daughter is dear to me. She means the world to me. If you can prove to me that you can take care of my daughter, I'll consider anything favorable. Can't say fairer than that, can I?
And say fair, and say fair.
My father used to say, To err is human, to forgive is divine.
I thought there was somebody else.
Oh, so many people call me Timmy.
Oh. Would you like me to mix you a drink, Miss Furnival?
No, just getting myself another bitter lemon. That is, if I may, Mr. Miller.
Certainly, help yourself.
Thank you most kindly.
Oh, anyway, don't worry, Daddy. Of course Princey can take care of me. Why, his works are going to be world famous one day. And in 5 years, I'll feel just like Mrs. Michelangelo.
There wasn't a Mrs. Michelangelo, actually.
Wasn't there?
No, he had passionate feelings of a rather different nature.
Oh, I really didn't know that.
Harold, I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings. Can we all be friends here?
I don't think I can contemplate on a friendly relationship with a viper.
Oh, please, Mr. Orange. It really is a case of forgive and forget, folks. Why, I'll get you another genetic line.
Oh, all right, I don't mind if I do.
I'll mix it for you.
Carol,
Yeah,
where are you?
here.
I must say there's nothing nicer than having a booze up with a pretty girl.
You haven't even seen him.
Oh, I just know it. Bryn always has wonderful taste. I've often said to him, you have the same taste in ladies as I have in fortune.
Harold.
Oh, please, Finley. Why be so modest? In fact, it's rather flattering. I found a photograph of one of Bryn's old bits from 2 years ago, and she was stunning, in a sort of glowy sort of way.
And which one's that then? I suppose she means Claire.
Did you know her, Mr. Goring?
Oh yes, she's been around a long time.
Oh, a long time, has she now?
Oh yes, dear. Am I speaking out of turn?
No, not at all. I've told Carol all about Korea. Although I must say, it's interesting that you say that 3 months is a long time, Carol, since it was 2 years.
2 years?
2 years!
Oh, dear. Oh. Well, now since you mention it, I remember her perfectly. I mean, she's not one you can easily forget.
Why, was she pretty?
No, in fact, I'd say the opposite. Actually, she was rather plain.
No, she wasn't.
I'm just giving my opinion.
You've never given it before.
I was never asked. I've always thought she was ugly, for one thing. She had teeth like baby crabs, yellow and spiky. And for another, she had bad skin.
She had none of the kind.
She did! I remember it perfectly. It was like a new pink wallpaper with an old gray crumbly paper underneath.
Graceful.
You knew I never liked her, Prince. She was too clever by half.
And so tiresomely bohemian.
You mean she was as pretentious as her name? Oh, I bet she was. The photograph I found her showed her in a sort of sultry but peasantly blouse. She looked like the bartered bride done by Lloyd's Bank Operatic Society.
What a bride, that's funny.
Ow!
What's wrong, Lindsay?
That's not very funny, Harold. What's the matter with you?
With me?
Well, it certainly wasn't the Colonel.
What wasn't, sir?
Cleo?
Cleo! What?
Nothing. I was just remembering her, sir.
Remembering?
You're all talking the most awful nonsense. And Harold, you said I had good taste in women.
Aye, but I had its lapses.
Bull crap. I figured she's always beautiful, and kind, and adorable, and witty, and most of all, she's perfect in almost every way imaginable.
You told me she was as cozy as a steel razor blade.
Did I? Surely not. Didn't sound like me.
Yes, you did, in this very room. She was a painter, very honest, very kind, and just about as
Cozy
cozy.
as a steel razor blade. Okay, then I said, so what?
So nothing. Well, what's all this talk about her being kind and tender all of a sudden?
Well, she can be, on occasions.
Very rare occasions, I imagine.
No, not so rare. Not so rare at all.
Well, Brinsley, I'm talking to you.
I'll say anything. Just go to the bedroom and I'll tell you everything there.
Now, do you think this is quite the moment?
What did you say?
I think he means he wants you upstairs. For what reason, I can't begin to imagine.
I I dare bet you they're doing some more of that plotting.
What's wrong, darling?
No, nothing. I put them all back.
You mean we can have lights?
Yeah, sure. Oh, wait, no, we can't.
Why not?
Never mind.
Well, why do you want me up in the bed?
I don't. Go away.
Charming.
Miller, what are you going to do now?
I just remembered that I might have a torch under my bed, sir. While I'm at it, just get yourself another drink.
What do you mean another? I haven't had one yet.
Oh, poor Colonel. Let me fetch one for you.
Would you like another bitter lemon, Miss Murdoch?
No, thank you. I can handle myself.
Well, all right then.
So, this is what you mean by blind date. What the hell is going on?
Nothing. George Vanderbilt is just coming to see my work tonight, and he had a few.
Is that the reason for all this furtive clutching?
Look, I can't explain things at the moment.
Who's that frightful gal?
Just a friend.
She sounded more than that.
You must know, it's Carol. I told you all about her.
The idiot Deb.
The idiot that happens to be a sweet girl. We've been becoming good friends in the past 6 months.
How good?
Just good.
I wonder if you've become friends with her father, too.
If it's any of your business, they just dropped in to see Mr. Vanderbilt.
What was it you wanted to tell me on the phone tonight?
Nothing.
You're lying.
Look, Leah, if you ever love me, promise me you'll slip away right now. And I'll promise you that I'll come back to you and I'll tell you everything.
I don't believe you.
Please.
You know, I wonder if this Bamberger fellow will be showing up at all. He's like, what, 20 minutes late already?
Oh, Colonel, that's nothing. Millionaires are always late. It's their thing.
That's always how I imagined them. Hands like silk and 2 hours late.
No one in the world kisses like me.
I missed you badly, Bryn. I had to see you. I've thought about nothing else these past 6 weeks, Bryn. I made the most awful mistake walking out.
So yeah, please.
I mean, we've known each other for 4 years. We can't just throw each other away like old newspapers.
I don't see why not. You know my politics. You've been around my closet, and you've certainly been in my entertainment section.
Well, how about a second edition?
Forget? Just trust me. For 1 hour, just trust me, darling. Please.
Fine. You don't want me down there?
No.
Miller!
I'll get undressed and go quietly to bed. When you've got rid of them all, I'll be waiting.
Oh, that's a terrible idea.
I think it's lovely. A little happy relaxation.
I am perfectly relaxed.
Fancy! Too solemn for day, too sweet for night. Come not in darkness, come not in light. That's me, isn't it?
No, I just can't explain everything right now.
Well, then you can explain later, in
Not
bed.
tonight, Clea.
Either that, or I come down to discover your sword in secret.
There is no sword. It's
Then
secret.
you won't mind my coming down.
You mistake me. Not a single word. Flat. Yes, sweet?
What the hell are you doing up there? You've been an eternity.
Nothing. I'm just looking in the bathroom. You never know what you can find in those clever little cabinets.
Are you trying to anger me, sir? My furies are not unknown.
I may
Sir.
say.
Be knock your teeth in.
What did you say?
How dare you talk to Daddy like that?
I wasn't talking to Daddy like that.
Then, who are you talking to?
I was talking to myself. I was just saying to myself that if I keep goofing around in the dark like this, I may knock my teeth in.
There's only one explanation. Mad. You've gotten yourself engaged to a lunatic, Carol.
Rincy, there's something going on up there, and I'm coming up to find out what it is.
No, Carol, you just stay down there.
I'm not as much of a fool as you take me for, Vincy. I know when you're hiding something. Your voice goes all deceitful. Very, very foxy, too.
Carol, I'm pretty sure your colonel wouldn't approve of you going up to men's bedroom in the dark, no less.
Well, I'm coming up, Rincy. I'm coming up.
I'm coming down, Carol. I'm coming down.
Hello? Mr. Miller? You, Mr. Miller? I've come as was raised. You must have thought I was never coming.
No, not at all. a disaster. We've had a fuse. And apparently,
You'll have to speak up, dear. It's tone deaf.
we've had a fuse! Not the best conditions to view sculptures!
Please not to worry, give me a second. Here.
Do you always carry a torch with you, sir?
Mostly, yes. It helps to see details. You are recording a private view?
Oh, no, these are just some of my friends and neighbors. May I present you Colonel Melkin?
Sir, I must say, it's a great pleasure meeting you.
It's my pleasure.
Great pleasure.
And this is Carol Melkin.
Hi, it's a great pleasure meeting you. We've been waiting an eternity.
Yes, it's my pleasure.
And this is my neighbor, Harold Gorringe.
How do? Very honored, I'm sure.
I am very honored.
I must say it's a real thrill meeting you.
And this is my other neighbor, Miss Furnival.
Taking refuge from a storm! Oh, they are softer, much softer.
Doctor,
Okay.
excuse me, but why are you shouting at me? I am not deaf.
So he was.
I read he was.
My father was.
Sorry, sir, there must be a misunderstanding.
Oh, I love your outfit. And where did you get that smart little cap?
My cap?
Oh, yes, it's wildly original.
But you must have seen them before. We all have them.
You mean it's some kind of club? I bet it's very exclusive.
Oh, yes. Absolutely impossible to get into.
My father used to say it's easier for a rich man to go through the eye of the needle than for a camel to enter heaven.
Funny.
Oh, Christ.
What's wrong?
The couch.
This is Harold's couch.
Wait, take that bloody torch away.
Excuse me. I am pressed for time.
Oh, yes, I'm so sorry, sir. Yes. Sir?
Oh, Gott in Himmel! Is that one of yours?
Yes,
It's amazing! Absolutely fantastic!
it is.
Oh, no question. I see at once what it represents.
Do you really?
Certainly, the two needles of man's unrest. Self-love, self-hate, both leading to the same point. Right, aren't I?
Yeah, of course, it's absolutely easy to see that you're an expert, sir.
Oh, aber nein.
But I would like to propose something. I would like for you to feel it in the dark.
The dark.
Yeah, it's a new theory that I've been testing. I call it the theory of something. Well, doesn't matter. The thing is, if it doesn't slide me to the quick, it's not art. So, Carol, if you would relieve our distinguished guest of his torch, please.
Why?
His torch, please.
You're so smart. Hi.
Hi.
Bye.
Okay, here. Now, spread your arms. Feel it with passion and excitement.
Ah, wunderbar. Impaled here in the dark. One can feel the vital thrust of the argument. The anguish of our side. It has a real moral force. I can feel the passionate embrace of similarities to create an orgasm of opposites.
Oh, yes, so right. Very right, yes.
You should charge immense sums of work like this, Mr. Miller. This one, for example, how much is this?
500 guineas.
Oh, God, would you like it?
Certainly.
For 500 guineas.
Of course, if I hadn't.
You mean you've gone broke?
I mean, I've never had it.
Sir, I don't know how to say this, but I know millionaires are supposed to be eccentric and such.
Millionaires? Who do you think I am?
Damn it, man, you must know who you are.
Oh, Mr. Bamberger, is this some joke you like to play?
Excuse me, but that is not my name.
Is it?
No, my name is Chimpanzee. Emmanuel Chimpanzee. Born in Weimar, 1905. Student of philosophy in Heidelberg, 1934. Refugee to this country, 1938. Regular employment ever since with the London Electricity Board.
You're not.
Of course it's not.
But who did you imagine I was?
How dare you? Of all the nerve coming in here and giving us a lecture about orgasms, and all the time you're simply here to fix the fuse, so?
It's extremely outrageous, young man.
It is.
Of course, you come in here, a public servant, unasked and uninvited, and you act like you're deaf, and you proceed to harangue your employers.
Excuse me, but I was fighting.
Do not speak back. Oh, back in my day, you'd be fired on the spot for impertinence.
Daddy's absolutely right. Ever since the Beatles, you lower classes think you can get away with whatever you want.
Carol,
Miller, would you just take this young man to work?
just get you to the cellar.
Alright, very good. Let me do it. Come on. Alright, so farewell. Hi.
Let's get a move on. In you go.
I leave the lights of arts for the dark of science.
Let's have a little less of your lip, shall we? Light. Oh, shoot.
Come on, baby. Oh, poor Princey. The night has been terrible to you so far, but don't worry. In a few moments, Mr. Bamberger will arrive in the light and he'll buy your entire collection for £500.
Yay.
And then, we'll buy a silver little house and live what's laughingly known as happily ever after. I want to leave this place just as soon as we're married. What's the matter? I don't want to live in a slum for the first couple of years like other newlyweds. What's the matter with you?
Gosh, it's been horrible to me. They're listening, Carol. I don't know what else they can throw at me right now.
Oh, I know, Princey. The gods have been awful to you, but don't worry, I'll fight them with you. I don't give a thing for those naughty old gods. Do you hear me? Not a single little thing go. Go! It's raining. Well, I'm all wet.
Oh, what was that?
What are you all hollering for?
They're running again.
Oh, good God!
It must be.
Don't say there's someone else here.
Oh, God.
Who's there?
I'm willing to bet you that it's Mrs. Punnett.
Who the hell is Mrs. Punnett?
My cleaning lady. She comes in every Friday night.
But will she come at this time of night?
Well, I just remembered that I might have told her that I'm throwing a party tonight, and she said she'll come by and do a quick sweep.
It's 10 o'clock, man.
Well, you have no idea. One time, she came in midnight and said that she couldn't bear to see how dirty my room would be. So that's how devoted she could be.
But when did she get here?
She's wearing super special swanson slippers. They're made so that you can practically hear no sound of it. Completely inaudible.
Look, let's just see if it's her, shall we?
No, she does like
Mrs. Punnett! Mrs. Punnett, is that you?
Hello? Yes?
Mrs. Punnett, what are you doing here?
I'm just giving your room a bit of a tidy, sir.
At this time of night?
I'm afraid I was delayed, but better late than never, sir. I know how you like your bedroom when you're giving one of your parties.
We didn't even hear you come in. When did you come?
Just a few minutes ago, sir. I didn't like to disturb you, so I came up on here. But I just can't seem to find the light. It's as dark as Newgate's knocker. Are you playing one of your kinky games, Mr. Miller?
It's just a fuse. The electrician is mending it right now, though.
Oh, a fuse! I thought it might have been one of your kinky games in the dark, sir. Perhaps the ones with those rubber underclothes and those little whips?
No, it's just a fuse. The lights will be on any minute now.
Oh, well, that'll be a relief for you, sir, won't it?
Perhaps so. There's nothing for you to do here right now. You should just head home.
Are you sure of
put this for you to try and clean in the dark.
Oh no, I could clean this place with my eyes shut, and I'd like to really. I'd hate for your guests to see it as it usually is. Bras and panties in the sink, contraceptives on the floor, and marriage. You want to see simply everywhere.
Watch your mouth, madam. You may not know it, but you are in the presence of Mr. Miller's fiancé.
Fiance? Well, I never. Oh, Mr. Miller, I'm so happy for you. Fiance, and you never told me.
We were keeping it a secret.
I am so pleased for you. May I kiss you, sir? Please.
Yes, you're ready.
I am so happy for you, sir, and for you, miss, too.
Thank you.
And for you, sir.
Oh, thank you.
You must be Miss Clea's father.
Miss Clea, I don't understand.
Well, I never. So you've got him at last. Well done, Miss Clea. I never thought you would, not after 4 years, and forgive me if I'm speaking out of turn, Mr. Miller, but you must admit that you take a long time proposing. 4 years is a long time spent to be courting one woman.
4 years?
Yes, dear. It's been all of that and a bit more, hasn't it? And it was just getting a bit prominent. Your little bun in the oven. Ribbit! Oh, no, dear. I don't mean that's why he popped the question. He's always been stuck on you. He told me so not 1 week ago in this room. Mrs. Pennant, he says, Mrs. Pennant, you can keep the rest of them. Miss Clea will always be on top of the heap for me. Oh, then I says, what about the debutante bit? Carol, the one that you're always telling me about, that colonel's daughter. Oh, he says, she's just a bit of Knightsbridge candy floss. A couple of licks and you've had her.
Did you say 4 years, madam?
Yes, Colonel. 4 years in this very room.
I know that voice is Claire.
Clea?
I don't understand anything that's happening in this room.
I know. It's a very odd room, isn't it? It's like a magic dark room where everything happens the wrong way around. Rain falls indoors, a daily comes at night and turns in a second from a nice maid into a nasty mistress.
Oh, you shut up!
At last! One real word of protest. Have you finished lying then? Have you eaten your last crumb of humble pie, you coward? You bloody coward. Just because you don't want to marry me, did you have to settle for this lot?
Marry her?
Yes, dear. Marry. 4 years of meaning to end in this triviality. Miss laughingly known as and her daddy goo.
Stop her for God's sake!
And how do you suppose I do that?
Well, where's all the bloody resource you keep talking about?
Well, that resources can burn in hell. As long as Daddy's got your hand, everything, and I say everything, will be all right.
Are you sure that's your daughter's hand you're holding, Colonel?
Carol, this is your hand, right?
No.
You must have lived with your daughter for well over 20 years, Colonel. What great use you've made of your eyes. All right, my pinky game time. Let's all play Guess the Hand.
Good God.
Or would you rather play Guess the Teeth, Harold? Who's got teeth like a picket fence?
Yes, how disgusting.
That's me, dear. I'm Queen Disgustapoo. All right.
That's not even our
Who's that?
I don't know.
Guess.
I don't know and I don't care!
Go on, have a guess.
It's Brinsley, of course. You can't trick me. It's Brinsley's stupid hand.
I'm afraid you're wrong. It's me.
No, it's not. You're lying.
I'm not. I don't lie.
You're lying. You're lying.
I'm not.
All right. You try it, Harold.
I'm not playing. It's a bloody silly game.
Oh, come on.
grin.
Yes.
Well done. How does he know your hand, Lindsay? How does he know your hand and I don't?
Carol, please stop.
No, tell me, I want to know.
Carol, stop.
I won't.
Carol, you're being hysterical.
You're doing it. No. I want to go home.
Carts. Carts, shopping carts. In the supermarket. They aim at you on purpose. No regard from anyone. People used to say, yes, madam. Thank you, madam. Would you like it delivered? Now all you get is Brillo over there, cat food over there, pink stamps, green stamps, and then the godless ones. Those heathens in helmets laughing me to scorn. Oh no! Who shall laugh when he appeareth? He'll strike them from their motorcycles. There shall be an end to snickering and sneering another. Keep off me! Keep off! Keep off!
Oh dear.
Harold!
I think it's time we went home.
Yes, you're quite right. My apologies, but your millionaire's untardedly late. So common of modern manners. Express my regrets if you please.
Thank you, Clea. Thank you very much.
Any time.
You had no right.
No?
You walked up on me.
Is that what I did?
Well, you said you never wanted to see me again.
I never saw you at all. How could you be walked out on? You should live in the dark, Brinsley. It's your natural element.
What the hell does that mean?
It means you really want to be seen. Why is that, Brinsley? Are you afraid if someone really saw you, they would never love you?
Go away.
I want to know.
Yeah, that's always been, huh? You always want to know. Pick away, Clea. Why is that, huh?
Perhaps because I care about you.
Perhaps there's nothing to care about. Just a fake artist.
God, stop pitying yourself. It's always your vice. I told you when I met you, you could either be a chic fake or a good artist. You didn't like it because I refused to just give you applause.
God knows he certainly did that.
Oh, is that what she gives you? 20 hours of ego massage every
At
day?
least our life together isn't a copy of the Holy Inquisition.
Oh, and don't say you didn't enjoy it.
Enjoyed it? I hated every second of it.
Yes, I remember.
Every second.
I recall.
When you left for Finland, it was the happiest day of my life.
Mine too.
I sighed with relief.
So did I.
I went out dancing that very night.
So did I. It was out with the lyre and the timbrel.
Good. And that's all right.
Fine.
Super.
Duper.
It's nice seeing you looking so happy.
You too, so radiant with self-fulfillment.
No doubt this is very funny to you.
It is quite, actually.
However, I'm not so easily amused.
Colonel?
Miller, hold your tongue. You know what would have happened to a young lad like you if you treated a girl the way you treated my dumpling?
Well, I assume...
Hold your tongue, lad. Let me finish my question.
Leave it alone, Daddy. Let's just go home.
Now, quiet. Can't you leave this to me?
Carol, please, if you let
Stop!
me...
What the hell to explain, Brinsley? All the time you were going with me, she was in the background. What the hell were you doing? Weighing us up? Well, here.
What?
Give a minute.
What?
Your stupid ring. I don't want it anymore. You can have it back.
My damn body. Miller, I asked you a question. Do you know what would have happened to a young lad like you back in my day?
Happened, sir?
You would have been thrashed. You would have felt the anger of a father's horsewhip across your seducer's shoulders.
Will I, sir?
And you'd be crying out in your piteous gutters-like voice, crying for mercy and forgiveness.
Oh, you villain! Oh, you skunky, conniving little villain. Have you seen the state of my room? My lovely room, the most elegant and cared for in the entire district. One chair on top of another. One chair turned absolutely upside down, like a portobello jump shop. And that's not all, is it, Billy? Oh, that's not all by a long chalk.
Long
Don't play the innocent with me. I thought I had a friend living in here all these years. I didn't know I was living opposite a stinking little thief.
Harold, it was an emergency, but you were there.
This is my reward, isn't it? After all these years taking after you, because you're too much of a slug to do it yourself, to have my best pieces stolen from me, to impress your new girlfriend and to daddy. And where's my sofa? My irreplaceable Tai Long?
In the studio.
Unbelievable. You and that little nit can carry it back to my room right now. And all the other pieces you stole. This is the end of our relationship, Brinsley. I doubt if we shall be speaking again.
Oh, wait, Harold,
I think I'm going to have to smash you, Brinsley. Oh yes, I'm very much afraid I'm going to have to smash you. Smash for smash. That's fair dues. Smash for smash.
I agree with you, sir. It's time for the reckoning.
Okay, sir. Now, let's not get crash here. Harold, you always have the most civilized instincts. Don't join the army.
Get him, Daddy, get him!
Harold!
Get him, get him, get him, get him!
Cleo!
Damn it!
Hush up, Colonel. We'll be able to hear them breathing.
ST, smart tactics, sir.
Oh, it's the electrician. Mr. Miller!
Are you done with your work, sir?
Or are you going to keep us in the dark, Colonel?
Mr. Miller! Don't worry, the fuse is mended.
Thank God for that.
Where are you? Why this darkness? Is that your guess? Oh. That is not very funny, good people. Because I am a foreigner to imitate my voice. You English people can be the rudest people on earth. Mr. Miller, I have come to give attention to your sculptures. God in Himmel. God in Himmel.
Hamburger?
Hamburger.
I'm sorry, sir. We had a fuse. It's alright now. It's been mended.
You have to speak up, he's deaf.
We've had a fuse!
Mr. Miller!
But it's alright now!
Oh, Mr. Miller.
Everything's alright.
So, here's now an end to your troubles. Like Jehovah in the Sacred Testament, I give you the most miraculous gift of creation. Light. Light.
Thank God. Thank God.
I wouldn't thank him too soon, Brinsley, if I were you.
Neither would I, Miller, if I were you.
Nor would I bring it to if I were you.
Then thank me, for I shall play gods for this second. Attend all of you people. God said, let there be light. And there was. Suddenly, instantaneously, astoundingly, inconceivably, inexhaustibly, inextinguishably, and eternally, light.
Oh.